You are now listening to Nerd Thug Radio. I'm the Captain Joey Savage.
Cory DLG.
And I'm Colt Baldridge.
You're listening to us on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1.
Stations.
And worldwide at
IRLoneStar.com.
This is episode 79 of Nerd Thug Radio.
Oh, that's a lot of episodes.
It is.
I need a break.
79 episodes in, and later in the show, we're going to have our good friend Austin come on, and it's only taken us 79 weeks to get there.
Probably the most famous person I know, and it's taken me literally over a year and a half to get him on the show. So.
Yeah, when you asked me, hey, Austin's come on, I was like, why haven't you asked him before now? Actually, I think it was you. I was like, dude, why isn't Austin come on the show?
Right. And I was like, oh, yeah, he seems busy.
Why haven't you talked to him yet?
And I talk to him all the time. It's just literally just a matter of like
we were out for your birthday.
Right.
And literally the next day, I was like, why hasn't Austin been on the show yet?
And I was like, that's all on you. Not really a reason.
All on you.
It's just literally
all on you.
I feel like he had better things to do than our show.
Probably. He's a big timer.
Like, I'm not, like, I don't like to do our show, so I figured there's no way he wants to come on our show.
That's true. You don't.
When I get that text message at 8:55, like, are you coming today? And I'm like,
let me put my pants on.
Jeez.
So, I got my Savage of the Week up.
Yeah, okay.
Colin Kaepernick this
week.
Back-to-back weeks with football players.
Yeah, I saw that.
But, I mean, come on. If they're not going to sign him to play. It's like, okay, well, if you won't pay me to play, you're going to pay me to sit.
And without going into the politics of it, we know why they're not signing him. We know what it is. I wonder contractually if that's an issue. Like, I wonder if he's asking for more money than like okay, let's say you're in a similar situation,
right,
where you probably are between number 25 and 40 best quarterback in the league.
Right.
Well, I think it's a fair fit for him. And
you see people.
You see people worse than you getting jobs? Like, how much money do you ask for at that point?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't want to get too much into it, but I see a lot of the Seahawks players, like, just sign him and let him play.
Right.
But their team hasn't even signed him.
Right.
Like, they were going to work him out, and then they didn't.
Because, and it's the attention. People don't want the attention. And take it or leave it, I get what you're saying.
There's people on that team that brings attention.
There are, but they're already there. And also what they do isn't necessarily,
maybe
the conversations aren't the same. You know, it's a little Michael Vick-esque. Remember when he came back from prison, there was kind of this weird thing where it was like, well, who's going to be the team
and it was Philly
to do this?
This brotherly love.
It was Philly, but more importantly, it was Donovan McNabb. I think Donovan McNabb is who made that easy because in Philadelphia, he actually had a little cachet. You know, the city of Philadelphia is a really tough sports town, but he had the ability to kind of... He took Michael Vick under his wing and said, listen...
Well, they had similar play styles as well.
They did, but he said, listen, this is a guy who deserves a second chance. I believe in second chances. I know Philly believes in second chances, and then Philly had to be like, I guess. And so he was like, he's going to come and work out, and he can only help us win. And if he doesn't make the team, he doesn't make the team.
Right.
And then he makes the team, and he makes...
They should give Colin the same opportunity.
But who's going to be the quarterback who steps up, though?
Cam Newton.
No, I think it's the wrong guy. I mean, he needs a PR win right now, but I don't think it's him.
Right, he needs a PR win. They play similar styles of football.
I think the guy who can get away with it
would be Tom Brady.
No. Tom Brady could do no wrong. Everyone who hates Tom Brady already hates Tom Brady. So it is what it is there.
Who do you think?
I think right now Aaron Rodgers hurt.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
I know, and the Green Bay coach made a big thing about it. He's like, we've got two guys and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And I get one of them's been a development project for he's been on the team like 3 years. So I understand what he was saying.
UCLA.
But Aaron Rodgers could do it. I think also in Seattle, their quarterback, Russell Wilson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He could very easily take him under his wing and say, like, listen, because Russell Wilson makes his career, if you've ever seen any of his interviews, he's a Christian. I believe he was a virgin until he got married here.
No, he was married previously, but they stayed celibate
during the relationship. Yep. Yeah, okay.
Pretty ballsy when you got that chick. I couldn't have done it.
No comment. So with all of that, like, he has the cachet, I think, to be like, this is somebody who needs a second chance. This is somebody, everyone deserves it. This is somebody who needs one. Right. I'm going to put my arm around his shoulder and I'm going to show him how to be a better quarterback, and he's going to show me, how to help people or whatever.
That's the thing. There's a lot of people standing up for Colin, except for quarterbacks.
Right.
Which is weird to me.
Well, it makes perfect sense to me. Like, it's the one position he plays.
I mean, but are you really afraid
How hard would you campaign for the guy who might take your job?
I don't think anybody's worried about him taking their job.
I think some people are.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I mean, Alex Smith had to leave town because of him, and now he's playing great in Kansas City now.
Right.
But last year they were like, hey, Alex Smith might have to leave town.
But I don't know. I just think it's funny.
And that was 3 minutes on football.
Yeah, right. So I do have a Savage mention of the week.
Oh, okay. I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm
going with the young Willie Savage.
Oh, Will.I.am, the big head himself.
He doesn't have a big head anymore. He's grown into it.
The big head.
But he went savage this week at school. So Allie Savage's parent-teacher conference.
And he body slammed someone through a table.
No, I mean, and he's
stage dive.
The greatest athlete and student and everything in school. He's just
easy
amazing.
Dad goggles.
So her teacher tells them she has them all do a self-evaluation.
Okay.
All the students. And it's got a smiley face, an indifference face, and then a sad face.
How do they explain indifference face to 5-year-olds?
It's probably got the line straight. These 5-year-olds know emojis now. They know what everything
means.
is.
Okay, that's fair.
Right?
That's
fair. So it's like...
I don't know that I could explain indifference face to me.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. So the questions are like, do you listen to do you follow directions? He's like, smiley face. Yes, I do. Do you listen to all the instructions from blah, blah, blah? Smiley face. I do. Do you work your best on your schoolwork? Smiley face. Yes, I do. Do you have friends? Smiley face. Yes, I do. So everything's smiley face. Then they get to a certain question that says, do you listen well when other people are talking to you? And he puts indifference face. So the teacher's going over it, and she brings him up, and she says, well, William, why do you have an indifference face here? Like, do you not always listen? He's like, no, when some of the kids start talking to me, I just don't listen to them because I don't want to listen to what they have to say. And so I was like, all right, so you told your teacher you didn't want to listen to some of your fellow students. He's like, no. I was like, why not? He's like, because some of the stuff they just talk about is dumb, and I don't want to listen to it, so I don't listen to it. How do you get mad at that?
I feel like
I feel the same way.
Well, yeah, but I feel like that's an anger. Like, I feel like there's an anger to that where it's like, why am I hanging out with these?
What it is, and I've told you this time and time again, he only hangs out with the kids that have points, that do good. So whenever someone's talking about something he's not interested in, or it's one of the bad kids, he just flips the ear switch off and goes on and does his own thing. 6 years old, he's already got it figured out. He's already savaging on people at 6 years old when they try to talk to him.
Just walks off. I don't feel like listening to you.
You know what? This is not a conversation for me. I don't know. You guys aren't smart enough. Turn the corner. Let's go somewhere else. It's amazing.
That's pretty bold. It is pretty bold, no doubt.
So last week we got a little bit about how great of a T-ball team I have.
You're right. Yeah.
I invited you out to watch a game.
I did.
Is it not intense though for 6-year-olds?
Oh, for sure.
It's intense.
Sure. It really. You forget how like sports is about competing, and so like this is their first real go at competitive sport. And so while they don't all get it,
not yet,
they do all understand there's something going on that is intense, and they all get really pumped about it. You can see that none of them can stand still. They're excited. Yeah. They want to do something, but they don't know what it is.
But how crazy is it at 6 years old? Then you look and you're in the stands.
Yeah.
Like when I'm out on the field coaching, like I tune everything out usually. Like I don't hear anything that goes on except for what I'm. So like in the stands, like those parents are going crazy.
They are.
They're getting excited.
They are.
I mean, it's insane at 6 years old. Fall T-ball, undefeated. But
hey, man, my nephew had 2 outs. Man.
He did. You know what's funny? Man, we're talking about baseball again. So I told your brother-in-law, because he coaches with me, I said, I'm going to switch things up this next Saturday. I might let EJ play a little pitcher. Because he hasn't really shined at any infield position yet.
Right.
He kind of spaces out. He can hit the ball great. We talked about this. And so going into it, I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait. I'm going to give him a shot the next Saturday. And so he comes up to me and he's like, Coach, I want to play pitcher today. And I was like, you know, man, I'm going to let you play on next Saturday. I got you in. And Gus was like, man, I really worked with him a lot yesterday. I thought you were going to let him play. So then I got that like guilt trip almost. Yeah. And so I was like,
come on, fam. I
was like,
come on, fam.
So like I carry around this little notebook in my pocket. You might have seen me flipping through it.
I did.
And I've got all the positions written down, the batting order. Like I'm meticulous about it because every kid's got to play 2 in the infield and 1 in the outfield. They only can sit once. They only play catcher once. So I'm like, I got it all figured out. So I open up my notebook and I'm flipping through it. I'm like, okay, you know what? I think we can make it work this inning. We'll give him a shot this inning. Turned out that was the inning that won us the game.
Yeah,
so
he did. He won you guys the game. He got 2 outs.
Between him and Willie Savage, they got the 3.
Yeah.
Which in T-ball, getting 3 outs is a huge deal.
It really is. It really is. And it's funny to watch. And the rules, and you guys, everyone was crushing the ump. I'll tell you what I will never do again.
That's a good ump.
I will never be an umpire at a sporting event.
I loved it. I loved it when I used to umpire.
You did, but you also sometimes you would have your gripe days, but you got to take it off. You got to take it out on people. Like for you, that was your therapy.
Yeah, it was.
It's 95 degrees. It's Saturday, not morning anymore. Now it's 1 in the afternoon, and he is out there to make his $50 and go home. And you guys
he's not making that much a game.
Ruining him. You guys are ruining him. He's not making that much. What is he making a game?
Probably $25.
Not worth it.
At that age.
Not worth it.
So he probably did all 5 games that morning. So he probably worked 8 to 3 and made $125.
And if he had to talk to the parents all the games the way y'all's parents are, forget it.
When I umpired, I specifically got to a point where I was like, I'm not doing 6-year-old games. You know what? I'm not doing any games unless the kids are 11. Because the 6-year-old parents are the worst. Because the rules are a little different than normal.
Right.
And they don't know the rules. And they are hammering. Like, one of the rules, they were yelling about Lil Willie Savage. Like, the way he stands in the box. Because, like, he can't do that. And the umpire's like, why can't he? Well, then that's not what it says. Like, they just don't know.
Right.
And that's the hardest part.
The parents, yeah, well, and the rules being different makes it difficult.
The parents are the hardest part about any Little League, any sporting event that involves kids. The worst part
is the
parents.
So let me ask you this. This was a conversation that was going on the stands at the time, watching that game. Does the tie not go to the runner?
There is no such thing as a tie in baseball. He's either out or he's safe. There's no tie.
So who does the tie go to?
There's no tie. He's either out or he's safe.
So the umpire has to make a call if who got there first, even if they got there at the same time.
Right. There's no tie.
So he has to give it away.
Right. He's got. You talking about the one where he called him out and he was clearly safe?
Well, multiple. Well, yes, he missed one.
Yeah, he said he missed one.
Okay, he missed one, but there were also multiple ties.
If you read the rules of baseball, there is no such thing as a tie. He's either out or he's safe.
So that whole saying, the tie goes to the runner,
is
just a thing.
False. Right.
I feel like I've seen announcers say that.
Yeah,
that makes me.
Announcers are idiots.
I mean, I know that because I've
that we like do announcing type stuff, and we on the radio and we watch certain things,
right?
Like I'm listening to announcers more and more.
Yes,
and it's like, do you guys do your homework?
Hey, real quick on the way out, there was at the Eagles game last week, or not at the Eagles game, the Jacksonville game. The announcer literally read the notes off the teleprompter, which said, "Read the 2 bullet points on the graphic."
That is awesome.
So he's reading, he's running it down. He's like, "And we're going to be in halftime with Terry and Howie, and read the 2 points on the graphic."
Yeah.
And then he said it again. Read the 2 points.
Oh gosh, I ruined it.
On the graphic. And then that was Mark Schlereth was his guy, and Mark Schlereth started going into something else, so he moved away. But
let's move away from this break right here, this segment. Let's take a break. We come back, we'll get into what we like to call nerd media around the world.
Oh yeah.